You're watching a presentation of the Southeastern Conference on ABC.
Two of the biggest universities in the state of Texas, the best versus the best.
We're fighting for that throne of the great state of Texas.
Everybody got to get it today, Paul!
It's for all the marbles and a chance at the SEC championship.
Let's go!
Both teams fighting for the same thing. That's what rivalry games should be about.
It's our town, baby! Focus! Play championship football!
I know that the Aggies are going to bring their best.
We're going to go out there and beat the hell out of Texas.
Tonight, a Texas-sized celebration at long last. An old, bitter, beautiful rivalry is reignited after a 13-year hiatus. A high-stakes collision tonight here in Kyle Field, the Aggies and the Longhorns. Welcome to the home of the 12th man, and something special here tonight. The SEC on ABC. Saturday Night Football presented by Capital One, part of an incredible rivalry week in this sport presented by Fairfield, by Marriott. Two coaches who come from opposite coasts. Mike Elko from New Jersey for the Aggies, Californian Steve Sarkisian for Texas. Their first taste of this rivalry as head coaches and their first ever collision as bosses of the two big programs in this state. Welcome to Kyle Field. Chris Fowler, Kirk Herbstreit, Holly Rowe. What is going to happen next on this crazy holiday weekend? We knew it's going to be a wild season, the chase for that 12-team playoff, and it's been punctuated by a wild last 48 hours, Kirk.
I mean, really only fitting. This 24 season has been so unpredictable. You knew coming into rivalry weekend there was a chance for a lot of chaos, and we got it. And we haven't even gotten started tonight. What we expect, the winner of this game advances, of course, to Atlanta to take on Georgia. How much better could this get than this rivalry finally coming back since 2011?
Yeah, for a dozen years, fans and players were denied the unique intensity of this game. All kinds of reasons, politics, money, ego. But forget all that. Tonight, this generation of college football players are going to get their first taste of what it means to play in a Texas A&M game. And Quinn Ewer is one of the many Texas natives on this field tonight. Comes into this game filled with self-belief, but also with an ankle on the right side there that is a question coming in.
Yeah, and this is something we'll keep a close eye on. That right ankle is a bit of an issue. He seems to be very confident as far as how it feels. Chris and I and Holly standing very close to him during warm-ups. Didn't appear to bother him much. Was able to push off of it with that right ankle. But it's a guy that's got to be able to give in. He has to have time to be able to make these throws. Texas has a decisive advantage with their receivers against the A&M secondary. The whole issue will be, will they give Quinn Ewers enough time to be able to exploit him?
Yeah, a lot of explosive plays for that Texas offense, and A&M gives up a bunch. The Texas defense, statistically the best in the country. It's a serious challenge for a young quarterback, Marcel Reed, who has the it factor, but has never really quite seen anything like this, maybe.
No, but again, I've told you this. I followed this kid since he was in 9th grade. He's one of these guys that just kind of has a poise about him. He's not going to be intimidated at all, but they've got to be able to get him started fast, get this offense into a rhythm, be able to not only utilize his legs, but his arm. Texas will come in determined to keep him in the pocket, not let him make plays out on the edge of the Texas defense. They're going to have to be able to contain him and make him throw to have to beat him.
This 12th man is an incredible scene here tonight. Texas's first night game in their first SEC campaign. It is the toughest, most expensive ticket on record for a regular season game in college football or in pro football for that matter. Average price more than $1,600 plus just to get in here. Should be the biggest crowd in the SEC's biggest house ever. Longhorns and Aggies back together again, and all is right.
The Nissan pregame drive is next after this message and a word from our ABC stations.